my life totally changed. Now I can do sport because during the past 3 to 4 years, I could do nothing. The only sport I could do was swimming. Now I can run, I can do Pilates, yoga, and everything. So I'm very happy.
There are 200 different surgical methods for a bunionectomy. In this video, Parisa Taheri talks about her bunion treatment and why she and her surgeon has chosen a purely biologic approach with a shark screw allograft. Parisa, tell us, you had a bunion and decided to have a bunionectomy. What were the main reasons for choosing to undergo a surgery?
So the issue is that I had this bunion issue as long as I remember myself. And during the past years, 2 to 3 years, it was so unpain, and it was unpain almost every day. And because it was actually negatively influencing my life, I decided to just do something for it.
And how have the pain levels changed since the surgery?
So I would assume that from the level of 0 to 10, I was somewhere around 9, because I was not even wearing standing my slippers or even my sneakers. That was really bothering me. But after the surgery, thank God, I have zero pain. I have really no pain.
That's fantastic. You opt for shark screw, 100% a biologic way to treat the bunion. Why did you decide to go for shark screw and not go for a metal implant, for example?
So the thing is that, first of all, I had no idea that something like shark screw exists. I went to Dr. Trenka and he explained to me that there are 2 options. You can either choose for the metal screw or for the shark screw. And because actually I'm a very spiritual person and I take care of my conscious life, and I try to have as little metal in my body as possible because I care about my frequency and stuff like that, magnetic field. So I decided to choose the shark screw, especially because Dr. Trenka explained that after some years, my own body will replace this shark screw with my own bones. So I was the happiest girl and I said, okay, I go for it.
Perfect. And how was the recovery after surgery?
It was impressively very good because I heard from different people who had this surgery with other doctors in the past that it's going to be very painful, it's going to take so long to heal. In my case, it was not like that. I had zero pain right from after the surgery. Of course, I was feeling that I had a surgery. You have this little pains coming and going, but I took zero painkiller. I could walk right after I woke up after the surgery, and my life totally changed. Now I can do sport because during the past 3 to 4 years, I could do nothing. The only sport I could do was swimming. Now I can run, I can do Pilates, yoga, and everything, so I'm very happy.
So the post-operative protocol was that you were able to fully weight bear your foot after surgery, immediate after surgery?
Yeah. Actually, I was wearing that specific shoe, but with that shoe, the moment I woke up and I was transferred to my own room in the hospital, they came and they told me that I have to try to walk. I was very surprised. And I tried it. And from that moment, I could walk, I could go to toilet, I could go to kitchen, I could do everything that I wanted. And yes, it was amazing.
For how long did you have to wear those shoes, or that shoe?
So in my case, I wore it for 2 months. And I could leave it a little bit earlier because doctor checked me, but I still used it for full 2 months.
Okay. What would you recommend a person who has a bunion and he or she tries to get the bunion away conservatively? Would you recommend a surgery, or when would you recommend a surgery?
After the surgery, I have so many friends and followers coming to me and asking, because apparently so many people have this problem. I had no idea, especially even men. I didn't know that men have this issue. And I personally listen to them and I tell them, if this is really negatively influencing your life in terms of pain, because some people, their toe looks strange because it's completely disformed, but they don't have pain. I don't know, they have to go to doctor and they have to get a consultancy and decide if they want to do surgery. But I personally tell people, if the pain is great, if this is influencing your life in a negative way, if you cannot do a sport, if you cannot sleep well, if the pain just comes up and it goes to your hip, go for it, correct what you can. And I highly recommend the surgery, but there are so many people who financially cannot afford it. But even those people, I recommend that, hey, buy fewer shoes or fewer bags and do an investment and go for this surgery because it's life-changing.
Parisa, thank you for having this interview with me and your experience about your bunion, your bunionectomy and shark screw.
Thank you very much.
Do you have any questions about bunionectomy, shark screw or shark screw surgeons? I've completed the most important links below the video. Feel free to leave your questions in the comments and we will be happy to answer them. Thank you.